Without further ado, please help me welcome our next men's basketball coach at John Wood Community College. Welcome, Johnny Dahl.
Knowing that I am coaching for something much greater than myself, finding comfort in the fact that this is a small part of my eternal life, and as long as I am leading young men with passion, energy, and consistency, then I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, not only as a coach, but as a man of God. I could not be more excited to attack this journey with relentless energy.
Fittingly, John Wood will again serve as the staging ground for a Johnny Dahl basketball reinvention. This time around, in his coaching evolution, and armed with a better understanding than anyone in the applicant pool what the Blazer playing experience can evoke.
I mean, you know my story, but it got a few different stops before I came here, and this being sort of a lifeline for me continuing to hoop. So I know what it can bring, and I know the level of basketball that's played here, and then the community behind it. Like, it's a special place. There's not many. I went to a bunch of different JUCOs when I was sort of looking where I wanted to go to next, and this is one that stuck out because I knew what Quincy was as a community, and I knew what this basketball program stood for, both on and off the court.
As natural as the fit for Johnny Dahl at John Wood may have seemed from the outside looking in for all involved here, getting to the point where he was ready to apply was a process, especially after accepting a plum coaching position on Andy Douglas's staff at Quincy High.
It's crazy. Like, you never know what's going to happen day to day, right? I receive a call from President Renfro at 8 a.m. on a Tuesday that I never would have expected. But I think when it was placed in front of me and I was able to have good conversations with Hightower and President Renfro and what they're looking for, what I could bring, and what I want to do with the basketball program, it all made sense. I was eager to be able to lead a program, and Coach Andy Douglas had given me a great opportunity stepping into Quincy and be able to learn from them. And I texted him and I said, man, I would have loved 3 to 5 more years learning from you, Andy. But I think I'm just ready to sort of step out and be able to continue to lead a program, put the culture in, and be able to get the work done.
Dahl will arrive at John Wood with a couple of his former crossover hoop stars already signed to next season's backcourt.
It's awesome. And I mean, I also coached Ryan Snow and Nolan Dietrich with Crossover Hoops Elite, so 4 guys on the roster that I've already coached. I think that's pretty special. Like, I thought it was special when Hoyt was recruiting them. Playing college level basketball is a big deal. I tell my kids that all the time. It's not easy. There's a small percentage that does it. So being able to come in and know some guys, know their tendencies, and be able to grow at this level is definitely a special thing.
And a healthy list of AAU contacts eager to help him flesh out his vision for the Blazer basketball future.
I mean, it's already started. All weekend, I've probably talked to 7 or 8 different AAU directors that I trust, and that's special. I think that's a big advantage that I do have coming right from that AAU grassroots program. Being able to reach out to those guys that wanted to hire me in the last year to coach for their program is a big deal, because that means that they trust me and they respect me and that they're going to trust their kids to come here.
But like his new co-worker and women's basketball coaching counterpart, Ali Schwagmeyer-Belger, Johnny Dahl's greatest asset moving forward may be his ability to connect.
He's really personal. Like, his best trait is connection and relationships, and I've always told people that he has potential to be the best coach in our family.
And to have somebody that you've been on the floor with and worked with to represent this college and the program is really, really important. I'm thrilled for Johnny. I'm thrilled for John Wood. I'm thrilled for John Wood basketball.
I'm excited. Like I said, there's a standard here. It's not like I'm coming into a program that needs a culture revamp or something like that. There's a standard that's been set. And I think the part that I'm most intrigued with and most excited about is figuring out, like, how do we enhance that? How do we make it better? How do we get better men, better players from the already great men and great players that have been here? That's the really exciting part for me, is figuring out how we can continue to win, even if it looks different on the court, but keep that standard high and don't let it drop just an inch.